Um, what the fuck is, yeah, I got him, no sound. That's fine. Hey, it's a point. Yeah, let's go there, go there. Let me see. Hey, it's up, boy. Pin message, there you go. Oh, just let it do. Come on, stop stuttering. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Come on, stop fucking stuttering, you piece of shit. Right. Where is... Ah, there it is. Enter. Let's get that fired up ready. Let's check on these. Growing. Perfect on nitrogen. pH is bad. Okay, on the nitrogen, pH is okay. Oh, that's fine. Right, let me just do this. Give me a sec, guys. There. Okay, right, I don't need to take the thumbnail. I already got the thumbnail from earlier when I was soil sampling the whole map. Soil sampling all my fields. And if anyone would like to know how many soil samples it took for me to do all the fields that I own, it took 432 soil samples to do all my fields. So do you like PF? I do and I don't. I do and I don't. Do you like it? Right, it's gonna want me to go that way. I don't need to go follow that GPS line. Nothing much. I like precision farming and I don't. Let me go there. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, that's true. The only thing I don't like about it is I can't, on this save game anyway, I can't pull up access to get the tramline system in and working. But if I do a whole new game save, I can. I can get the GPS system, not the GPS, the tramline system working. This save game, I can't. I have uninstalled the mod. Well, I've uninstalled it, I've re-downloaded it, and still nothing. Every time I go to the last section to buy the soil samples, I can't do that. I had to do every single one manually. What's up, Owen? I had to do every single soil samples myself. Hence why it took over 400 soil samples. But if I do a different map, a completely new map, the soil samples work. I could buy them perfectly fine. I can do the tramline system. I just don't know why on this map it don't want to work for me. And I've done over 150 hours on this map and I don't want to lose it. Like a PlayStation thing because we damage. I mean, I could put them in, but they'd be off of the sprayer, and I run crop destruction anyway, so I could put them in using the sprayer. Not really worried about using them off precision farming. So I can still put them in. That's not a problem. Hey, Sapone. So the tramline system ain't a problem. It's just more of every time I go to the last section of the precision farming bit on the map, my game crashes. No, it's just the save game that I've got it running on. It's just a save game that I've got it running on. It's the only bit that keeps fucking it up. Yeah, I spent when it dropped earlier because obviously Michelle asked about if I was enjoying it and if I liked it in my Discord. I spent a good hour and a half to 2 hours soil sampling the whole entire fields, and I got just over 430 soil samples. I know if that was a different map, I could buy them and I could get the tramline system in working. I loaded up Calmsden because I had Calmsden. I got Calmsden VBAC downloaded again, and I gotta say, flying around because I wanted to check the tram lines on AI fields. It it looks pretty good. Oh, I should have Comston still downloaded. I don't know because I was playing one of Taylor Farms' maps. The one thing that I noticed that they done, I don't know if it must be new in this update, is I went on to my so the AI fields have tramlines too. Yes, I'll show you that now, Brian. So this field here I do not own. It's got tramlines in. The only bit I don't like is the bit by here. You won't enter the field by here because there's a fence. By here you won't enter the field. You would enter the field this side, so you'd come in this way and go around. Same with this field here. You've got them there. Here as well. So it's pretty good. This field here, no. Yeah, no, that field there did have them, but there's a new crop in. No, I was expecting completely different. That field there's got them, so but there I don't like. Up the top there I don't like. Here, this is where I'd enter the field. I'd enter the field here, not there, there, or there. Okay. But the one thing I do like, I don't know if, well, it must be new, is I loaded up my Zalonka save game and I didn't have all the mods that when I deleted the game to download all the ones again, all the mods I had active on that save game, they've all download. I tried loading that map up to see if I would have the same problem on this map with the soil samples, and it came up and it gave me an option if I wanted to download every single mod that I had on that save game. And when you're in the shop in this category, if you click R3, I don't know what it is on Xbox. So if I just go, if I go John Deere, it brings up all the John Deere stuff in game. So you can now search. You can now search them from the brands, whatever you want.
Yo, I quite like that.
That's a nice feature.
I haven't known it, so that be quite nice. The more, you know,
Exactly.
that way that you don't have to control it.
New content as well is you've got this small little beauty, which if I was to buy it, probably be something like that.
I saw that David's truck is on console testing, yeah?
Yes, David's truck is on console testing. This should be out. I don't know if it'll be out tomorrow. It might be out sometime next week. This has got an extra horsepower configuration.
Oh yeah, I know that one from I think 22.
I can't think what else is new. Harvesters, that's new. Yes, this is new. It comes with the headers, 3 headers, not the last one. No, it's wrong balers. Square balers. They added this in from the Gravile DLC from 22. And then one of the my most favorite tractor is this, the Fiat tractor, the Fiat 6090, which you can turn into an 80, 180/90. That's probably one of my most favorite tractors.
Well, that's back again, is it?
Yeah, it's back now, Space Game.
Oh yeah, I quite like that one.
So it'd be interesting to see what modders can do to it,
Yeah.
because now it's Space Game and they don't need to get rejected when they make that mod.
No. It was Volvo truck today.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I didn't download it.
Hey, he only took the 16 damage off it. So that's all he did.
I'm waiting. What's up, DJ? I'm waiting on HR Forest's customized bumper pack for the Volvos. That was in 22.
Oh, that's definitely pretty good.
It looks better with all the lights going around the back.
As well with the beacons, you know, and the roads and whatever, that's probably good.
Let me just do this.
Still downloading all the mods. So.
You shouldn't have to download that many.
No.
The one thing I was kinda expecting for precision farming was the download size. I wasn't expecting it to be over 100.
What it is, though, isn't it?
If it was, I might as well have kept in.
So 121 megabytes.
I was, if I'd known I was going to have the problems with the tramline system, I would have kept the tramline tool in.
Why can't you just keep both in?
I might do. The one thing that I have noticed with precision farming, loaded up on one of Taylor Farms' maps, is the sprayer. What sprayer do I have? What's the work limit of it? I have a 36.5 meters. It don't work for a 36.5. It goes to a 36, but it doesn't go to a 36.5.
Oh,
That's the only downfall thing that I have found. Hence why I won't be putting my own tram lines in using precision farming. So luckily I'm quite thankful that it did fuck up on this save game.
right, okay.
But when I move, I will be eventually moving back to Calmsden.
Oh, will you?
Yes, I'm gonna do. I might do an hour on this, get all my fields sorted, get them all rolled. I'm not bothered about the fertilizer at the moment. I might do I might do a live farm build.
Oh, it's okay. I was going to say to you, it's a wonder that you haven't got to me yet.
Ooh,
Is it
I like.
somebody going,
What did you say? I like the lines. I think it made it feel.
I will warn you now, yeah, that someone's going around on YouTube trying to ban me, so.
Ah, fuck 'em.
So, if they ever come to you, say no.
I mean,
And
it makes it.
whatever you,
Precision farming does make the game feel more realistic, and I've said it once, and keep saying it. It should have been a base game feature,
yeah,
just like seasons. You can turn it on and you can turn it off. It should have been a base game feature.
yeah.
What's up, Ben?
Is,
What's up, NFT?
is that one easier to use than this 22?
I preferred it in. I preferred it in 22.
Because like I said, I haven't used the game, you know? So,
The one thing I did find quite smart
mm,
is this little tanker. This tanker I thought was quite smart. Which, if I go to customize, I can buy it separate.
right.
Which I don't know if it will work with whatever. I don't know if it'll work with this. I don't know.
What's happening in your scanner for John Deere?
The what?
Because on that tanker, there's a manure thing with John Deere, so.
It's just so it don't go down as quick. So it puts down the right application.
Ah, is it right? Okay, I
Yes.
didn't know that.
The other thing that I found that they done quite was a bit weird. They
Yeah.
only added lime to this little manure spreader, which I thought was a little weird.
Okay.
And they didn't add it so all of them do it. The only one that does it is the Teagle 17, which is a mod.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know that one.
So I thought that was a bit weird.
Okay. I thought you was on something anyway. So. I had thought you back there, so.
The only thing I'm gonna have problem is moving back to Calmsden is building the cow farm.
But I can always give you a hand if you want later on.
I'll I'll do it in single player first. Cause that way, then if I mess up, then I can just quit and back out and reload.
And how long will you be taking to make that?
Well, the first save game was 100 something hours on it, and I lost it all because something decided to happen and I couldn't get the save game back.
Right.
So now I'm wary now if I do Calmsden again, is it going to happen again? Because I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to put 104. I think I had 140 hours on it just for the save game to be lost.
Remember, because you had a nice farm there as well.
The main farm, I don't have a problem rebuilding.
Right, you can do all
I can rebuild the main farm, no problem at all.
what the way you had it.
Yes. It's the cow farm that I have a problem of trying to rebuild again.
Yeah, I noticed you got the cow one, didn't you? The way it was.
Which I tried to do it freely without watching my video that I have on it. Which I might do again without watching the video that I have on it, and I might have two save games going, so I'll try and rebuild it on one, and then freely without watching the video. The next one, then I'll watch the video that I have on it,
Right.
just to try and get the cow farm, back to the way that I had it.
Okay.
After the last stream, after I ended, yesterday I did jump back on, and I did roll every single field that I owned.
Okay.
Just so it made it easier, so I'm not bouncing around on the plough texture and the cover texture with the quad that I got.
Right. Okay.
Which I will be selling the quad and buying a different. I'll be buying the John Deere runaround little thing.
Right. Okay. That Kenzie Panther came out.
Huh?
That Kenzie Panther, the one you're using, came out yesterday.
Yes, I know. I'm only. I wasn't expecting this to have a working width of what it has.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I knew it was going to be 15 anyway.
And I still get asked to this day on the way I use my GPS on how I do it.
Right.
So I might do a little video on the way I do my GPS.
Was it worth 121 megabytes for this mod today?
Yes. By now, if I was using a normal seeder, I would have had to have refilled doing all the grass fields that I'm doing.
Right.
Yellowite, I've got this planter set to 100,000 litres,
Hmm.
but that's only because I have a lot of fields that I have to do.
Yeah. Say you have a lot.
I'm not gonna lime the fields
Okay.
because I done field 23 and 25. Some areas, I need to turn around. Some areas went blue and some areas went green. I don't know why it happened. So I'm gonna let it all germinate. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna collect it all and then put the lime over the top.
Okay.
Seeing the tram lines in the field, it does look weird,
Right.
which you can when you go in doing I think contracted work, you can turn them off in the option in the uh, map section where you got the map bit. I would show you, but if I was to show you, my game would crash and the stream would end.
Oh.
But if I'll show you on a different save game, on a completely new save game. The one mistake that I made on my on Camson when I loaded it up, which I had to quit and back out. I bought the soil samples for the cow field. I didn't want to because I was going to turn that into a complete different area because on my old save game, all that was well, half of that was the cow shed, bale storages, and the shed.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Or I might just use. I might not go back to Calmsden yet. I might just keep Calmsden downloaded just so I know that I have enough mod storage to download the new UK map when it does. Well, when it eventually does come out.
Like I said, MS Modern coming out.
Yeah, that's the one I'll be waiting for is MS Modern's UK map.
So it's between both of us, and then between you and me. So quite nice to see them coming out close together.
Well, MS Modern's map is not far from. It's probably about. Well, I'm an hour, 2.5 hours away from you, so I'd say it's about an hour away from me.
Oh yeah,
But for me to get there in an hour, then I'd have to do 90 to 100 mile an hour up the M4.
yeah.
And no, thank you. What's up, Michelle?
I was about to say because you're all close to them, aren't you?
I'd say you would be closer to her
How do you mean?
because I'm 2.5 hour drive away from you, and it'll take me an hour to get there.
Mm.
You'd be closer to it. It'd probably take you half hour to 45 minutes to get there, where it would take me an hour.
Yeah.
I gotta remember what crops I had in fields 60 and 59.
But that map does look good though.
It does. 30 minutes,
Use that
30
map.
miles. I thought you were. I think I'm 100 and something miles away from it.
Alright. I think it's Marvin, isn't it? Or is it somewhere else?
It's not far from it.
He doesn't say what where it was.
Well, it'll say in it when um it releases. I'm gonna leave that there.
It does look interesting though.
I'll jump into this. No, I'm not. I need this. This is the one that I need. When hook the roller all up ready for you.
Yeah, because I'm joining now. So.
Yeah. When you roll, don't. I noticed I had to re-hit the fields when I rolled. And it's not. It didn't fall through the map this time. But I can't pick it up. The one thing that is new in the combine, if you guys look up where the control group is, it tells you what the yield bit is, the percentage. It tells you how many acres you've harvested. So altogether in this combine, I've harvested 45.2 acres. And on this, no, that's the wrong fucking one. On this, I've done 20.6. So that's a nice new little feature which I didn't know.
Well, this is quite fun.
I'm gonna have to reset that. I'm gonna have to reset this tractor for you.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, that shed.
Yeah, that's my silage additive shed.
Quite nice, actually.
Reset. And then reset. And then this is the shed that I was on about with Owen. My silage additive in.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's okay.
enter. Um,
Yeah, when they just could.
sunflowers.
With a roll,
Yeah, if you could.
where's the roller?
At the shop. Just throw it on the Jeep. Just throw it on a GPS line. It'll say when you do it first. It'll say 49 meters. Just put it to 50.
No roller here with me.
There should be.
There's only.
Do you see that little box?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is it fold over?
that's the roller. It'll attach and it'll be invisible. Then when you unfold, then it'll yeah. It's the same with the mulch. It's the same with the mulcher too. That is in the pack.
Okay, I never knew that. So,
So eventually, what I will be doing is put in a mulcher on the front of the tractor.
alright. Which field do you want me to do?
Uh, field 976, field 8, 90, 89, 88, 87, 78, 77, 76, and then once I've done in this field 60, 59. It's just basically all the fields that I've got.
Oh, it's not quite the main one.
I haven't done I haven't done them ones. The ones at the my farm up here. The ones down at the co-op I've done.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
They're all done,
Yes.
including number.
Number 8 is done. The only one that's not done there is field 10, which I'm not gonna do plant anything in field 10.
Okay, and for the field 77 and 76 then.
The ones that need rolling is all the ones that I've planted.
Right, okay.
So 9. Just do the big ones first, and then just move over to the small ones.
Yeah, okay.
Field 88 will be the last field that I do.
But I didn't know that you could do this roller like this in the back of the tractor.
Yes, that's why I was waiting for it.
Well, I didn't know that. I thought it was just.
Yeah, I'll tell you the customizations that it's got on it now. It's got 18.2 meters, 25, 30, 40, and a 50 meter,
Oh, right, okay.
which I was hoping it would have had all the working widths of a cedar. So like a 6.
Yeah,
Well, it'd start off as a 6. That's what I was kind of hoping for.
right.
But as soon as I seen the planter dropped, I was like, I'm don't care on the size of the download. I'm downloading it.
Oh, that does work with
Does
the same.
does that planter work with tramlines? I don't know. I can't do anything with the tramline system on this save. I'd have to load up a different save to try it.
I imagine to have that.
I'd assume it would work because all the fields on this map anyway have the tramline system built in, and then it'll just be then up to the map maker to add precision farming. Could you do that for me quick before? I'd have to do it on a different save, Brian. If I do it on this save game, the stream would crash, and well, the stream would end and my game would crash. So what you're probably better off doing first is loading it up without a save game. Well, load it up. I know what? Wrong with my yeah, I know. Fuck off. I can go onto a different map close to the end of the stream
That's
just to try it out for you. That's not a problem. I can do a base game. I could do a base game map, or I can load up to a modded map. It don't matter to me.
still work on modern maps, huh?
Precision farming.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
I was playing. Want to say Prairie Farm, Michigan.
Yeah,
Well, I wouldn't say all, but most of the AI fields had tram lines put in,
okay.
which I thought was pretty nice. I just can't believe it took them 6, maybe 7 months after the game released to put precision farming into the game.
Yeah,
Because what they should have done was they shouldn't have released mods yesterday. They should have done patch 1.8 yesterday to release, ready for precision farming.
but they've always done it on the day then.
No, they've big DLC. They do it normally a week or two a week before.
Remember, the Giants are different now.
Because it took me 4.5 hours after patch 1.6. No, one patch after 1.6 8 drop to get the actual update.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Oh,
So what I was doing while I was waiting for my update to come out and drop, was I was going around giving the animals food.
right. You know, this is a weird glow on the back of it.
Yeah, it does feel a bit weird.
It does seem weird, you know. I've never used one of those before.
I know field 60, no, field 36, 37, and 38 is my cornfield, but I'm going to put soybeans into it.
Right.
I only do corn just to feed my corn dryer.
Okay.
I don't really use it for silage anymore. I just use the grass for silage.
All right. Okay.
Hence why there's a little bit of chaff in uh in the pit and over the BJ. I just got done feeding the kids.
Right.
Yeah, feel free, Brian. Join the Discord if you want to. To make sure stream's muted. That's all.
I would say, you know, I guess like an this person going around all these people's mail and trying to get rid of them. You know.
The only thing you gotta do is just have patience with people.
And I didn't have to. I was going around. So.
I'm gonna do the headlands. I'm gonna do the headlands last, just so they ain't like the headland that I've just done to turn around.
When the two field 60 now. So that field needs to be done, or
Field 60 and 59, yeah.
I do.
And then just wait for me then to do field 37, 36, and 38.
Right.
Oh, fuck. I lifted the planted up a bit too early.
I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a nice roller, like, you know?
I could throw it on the. I could throw it back straight onto the back of the planter if I wanted to.
It's very weird, like, nice, but very old.
They done it so you could mulch, plant, and roll at the same time in one pass.
Yeah, but it's a good mod, though, isn't it?
Yes. Is it worth the site of the dam load? Maybe. I haven't. I'll check for you. No, I think it was more than that. I'll check for you now. I got to go onto the mod hub on my phone anyway, because I'm looking for a decent UK silo ready for the UK map.
Well, what are UK silence you want to do? You want to know?
It's 16.67, so it's quite small on download.
Yeah, and you get good stuff with it as well.
I don't know. I think it was bigger in 22.
24. Yeah, 40 something. Almost up to 50. Because they did updates for didn't they?
Yes.
Well, but it'd probably be up to 50 now, so.
I don't think they'd update there, 'cause it's basically got everything in this version, so I don't think that they will update there. It don't really need updating.
That one's done. I'll come up to you now.
49 and 50 needs rolling next.
Okay, I'll do that. Now then. That's your rice field, isn't it?
Yes. Wait there. Before you, I was gonna go over. Let me let me check, see if it needs rolling. Oh, you didn't do 88, 87. That's new. It just, I didn't have that up there then. It just come up saying the stuff, like how much. Don't worry about doing field 11. That's ready to harvest. It's for the oats for the horses.
Oh, okay, old thing, isn't it? What you said about that food speak, you know? But it's very old.
Oh yeah, that's what I was checking, wasn't it? Was uh 49 and 50 don't need rolling, so just go do the big three fields at the top of the map, and then just re-hit the bit on 76. There it is. Field information, farmland. It actually tells you. That's nice.
1976, right, there you go, I did.
Yeah, there's just a little bit over with the little silo bits there.
Oh, do you know what I'll go over and do right now then?
It's when you hover over the map for just a couple of minutes, it'll tell you your stuff. So it'll pull up the big field information bit of it.
And it's interesting that search feature. That must be new then.
Yeah, that was new with patch 1.8.
Right, I
but I didn't see it yesterday.
I mean, it'd be quite nice now.
I'm gonna have two soybean fields. That's not a problem.
But soybeans make you a load of money, so.
I got a mod in anyway that I can get soybean flour.
Overview.
Yes.
I noticed that there's more called sweet corn that's on the go.
Yeah. It takes.
Put that in
Yeah, I've got that one. It just takes the
one bowl.
production up by you. The I'm at the ones that you put. I can't remember the bastard crop. Let me have a look.
Corn.
No, 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 no. Peas. The ones that you put.
Oh yeah.
The ones that you put peas into. It just turns that. It's, they're using that there.
Right. That in 7 6 is all done. Always next where you are, is it?
Just pull up the mini map and just pull up see what the what fields need rolling. Just don't worry about field 11. I've got a harvester, but I'm going to use a little. I'm going to use a smaller harvester to harvest it.
But I've got two now. And I do 70. I do 88, 97 after. Hmm.
The only problem with me seeding
Right.
and planting, or well, say seeding and planting because I'm using a planter. Doing them all in one go is they all going to be ready to harvest in one go,
Okay.
which don't bother me because I can just lease the Colossus harvester and just knock them all out that way.
Yeah, you can.
Which my combine I am thinking about getting rid of and getting a Colossus.
Would you pick the mod off then?
I'll keep it in so that I can. Well, I'll probably keep it, but I'll use it so I can start building. I wouldn't say well, I wouldn't say start building, but start making my dealership. So I'm gonna try and do it on this map. I'm gonna use a standard version, not this version.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Alright. Where is it? Isn't it? You've leveled up the ground then? Or do you not?
No, I'll do it off of where they are.
That's alright. It's, you could do with small trailer to get in there, the big boot, instead of a big truck.
I believe I used the Colossus trailer to get into it.
Right. I gather you could make a cow field of that as well.
I probably could, but at the moment I'm just gonna see how I go with them and if I like doing the pigs.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do no pigs in 22. I done all, well, cows.
Am I ready for 38 now?
Yes.
Right, I'll go do that now then.
I know there's no spot of the chickens. Bugger off.
Do you want to go over and sort that out?
Yeah, it's fine. I've left them there for a reason because I don't want any more spawning at the moment. I want to get trying, and I wanted to get all this done first.
Right.
I feel like I'm forever going over there and picking them up.
Yeah.
But that's what I get for having just over 4,000 chickens.
Yeah.
So
We could just the automatic shipping model.
yeah, I'll probably end up putting one over there. But then I'll probably be thinking, I've just made money and I haven't sold nothing. That's why I haven't put nothing down over there yet.
Right.
The one mod I'm waiting for to put over there is the global goods palette whenever that decides to make a fucking release.
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping David will add another option for a customize for the capacity instead of it being 250. I'm hoping it'd be 1 million or something.
Yeah.
But chances are it'd probably only be 250,000.
Well, look, you ask somebody on there on it, and they got funny with you. Now, just be careful.
Well, I got timed out just for asking in his Discord for asking if the Phoenix was going to get an update to add passenger support.
But should ultimately have that already.
It it's up to the mod if they want to add it in or not.
I just don't know what this truck is going to be like off him as well.
That
That combo.
this should be alright. This field here has got a bit of lime in it,
Okay.
which half some of it did go blue, so I stopped. I think it's because when I before obviously before me and you cultivated
Yeah.
it already, some of the fields did already have lime put down.
Right. Okay.
So I'm thinking it might be because some of the fields already had the lime put on. I'm not too sure.
I don't know. But
So I'm holding off liming at the moment. And if you're going to use precision farming on modded maps at the moment, you will have base game soil samples.
okay.
So just be prepared over the next coming months. We will see a lot of map updates.
Well, I'm hoping new, whatever that one's like.
New
Hoping that.
maps that come out, they might have precision farming support.
Well, they might do it now before they come out.
The chances are they probably will, but it's up to the map maker.
Hopefully, hopefully, unless more things come added in. You know? So
The map I can't see getting an update just for precision farming is Calmsdon.
no, I can't either.
Because Oxygen David said that that map will no longer get any more updates. That map is done for updates.
So how the hell do you supposed to deal with that then?
Well, you'll just get the base game soil samples. So the soil samples off this map.
Right.
Or it could be the soil samples off of the whatever the soil samples are for the other two maps.
Right. So is it where you are now next?
Field 34. 44, 35, 44, then 45. Just in the corner of field 44, you might have to re-hit. You might have to re-hit there. Yeah, it's just in the corner section bit where the road, where the T junction is. You might just have to re-hit. When I created the field, you should have gone over the bridge. When I was creating the field, I did go just a bit wider than I should have.
Okay.
Hence why when you go to do, you should only need to do one headland, and the field will be done.
Yeah, I'm in 49 now. So.
With 44, 34 and 35, should take two headlands to do.
Yeah.
On the headland by the road, not 44 side, field 30, 34 and 35, it wiggles
Right.
only because when I was ploughing, I did go a bit overboard with the plough.
Right.
I was trying to extend it out a little bit, and I went a bit too wide. I forgot on the size of the plough that I had, and I done it with Agrotono's plough and not Black Sheep Modern's plough.
Okay.
Uh, this field, this field can go wheat. Just gone past it.
No, seems alright. No problem.
Where is soybeans, cotton, wheat? There it is.
Yep, no problem. 1044.
Right. The one thing I'm interested to see is because I'm using a planter to
Okay, what's
plant
next?
uh 29, 30, 31 is next. And then do
Right.
field 9, 7, 6, 8. And
Oh, I
then,
thought you said um, 7 and 6 when you were done.
no, they've been seeded. I thought you were waiting for me to hit them with the seeder. I'd done them fields.
Oh, I thought you said
No,
you'd done them.
no,
Oh, right.
no. I hit them fields when Precision Farming decided to mess up on this save game.
Right, okay. I didn't know. So I must have misheard you.
No, that's fine.
I thought you already did it, so that's
No.
why it came up 76 and 77.
The only field will be last to be planted is field 84.
So I'll come back and do the bottom of the map then.
You probably have enough time to go do the bottom ones by the time I've hit field 88. Then, is it field 88? No, field 84. So you probably have enough time to go hit it and be done by the time I've done one, two. By the time I've hit two fields,
Yeah. Are you still going to build that farm then?
I might build it off. I might build it off camera.
Right.
Only because I don't really want to mess it up by looking down and looking at chat constantly.
Right.
The one thing I'm interested to see is because I'm doing wheat with a planter and not a seeder, is it gonna do it in rows or is it gonna do it in the cedar texture? That's the bit that I'm more interested to see in.
Do you want me to do this build now?
Uh, yeah, you might as well start doing it. I'm just doing the last pass, so then I've got to move over to field 24.
I ain't gonna catch you, am I, between there, so.
I'm done anyway. I just got to do field 24 and then field 48. The one crop I haven't done is, was it two? Go past it. Sorghum. I haven't done sorghum in 25.
You know,
No, I don't really see it really that it pays well.
it was well, it's like the same like FS22. Then they did it in there.
So what I might do is same as the potato field. And if DG you're still there, I did do potatoes, did plant them. I've got to harvest them, but they're not ready to harvest yet.
Do potatoes now, yeah?
Field 15 has got potatoes in.
Alright, okay.
I only put them there for the pig food because I've got the pig food production put in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Making your own pictures then.
yeah, make my own pig food, make my own TMR, but those productions are down at the co-op, not not at the farm.
Alright, cool. Quite different then.
When it comes to next harvest, I'm going to drop I own this planter anyway, and I own that roller. I'm going to
Okay.
drop the working width from a 50 meter to a 25.
Nice.
Same with the cultivator that I'm going to buy, not this in game year. I'll probably buy it next in game year.
Okay, so we do 88 and then 87. 78 and 78 as well.
Um, Field 88, 87, and 78 are all one big field.
Right, I'll go and do all them then. You need petrol in this tractor.
Yeah, you can fill up. I'm gonna need it in this as well, in the one I'm in.
I'm at the petrol station, so.
Having the increased fuel prices it makes it more realistic, along with precision farming.
Yeah. But I have my fuel setting up on high anyway, so.
Yeah, that's what they are on all my save games. They're all set to high. The only time I turn it off from high is if I'm driving. The only time it goes on high is if when I'm doing field work.
Alright. You don't keep the bills then, with the crawfish in then.
No, it's gotta be refilled.
Do you want me to refill them?
I'm not gonna refill it. I'm gonna try off camera. I'm gonna try doing it as a pond instead of me going back and forth constantly to refill it.
Oh, oh, right, okay.
Well, that's what I'm gonna try and do anyways. Turn it all into one big pond.
What, just leave water in there like?
Yeah, just leave the water in there, just so that way then I'm not going back and forth constantly refilling.
Right. So that's nice, just leave water in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a Rice Paddy.
Right, I remember there was some water in there and I need to take it out.
Yeah, so Rice Paddy it is. What I might do is I don't know if you roll oilseed radish. I just want to see on how much I get off of the field because you get paid for doing oilseed radish now.
Oh shit, I went the wrong road. Went the wrong way.
It's typical.
Yeah, I went straight, not.
I was wondering why this tractor was so low to the ground with the nose. It's because I didn't have it raised, I had it lowered.
You're gonna buy 79 as well.
No, I'm not going to buy 79.
Right, okay, because it's very tiny that field.
Yeah, if I was going to join it together, I'd have to plough. I'd have to plough the road up,
Okay,
and I don't really want to plough the road up.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I can put allow create fields on. I can plough the road up,
God, I never knew you could do that.
and I only know that because I done it on when the game first dropped.
Right. And what, and the road just disappeared?
Yeah, but it looked weird because I had traffic turned on, and they were just driving through it, so it looked weird.
Yeah, I never knew you could do that.
Remind me at the end of the stream. I'll let you know when I'm about to end. To go into um any sort of map and do what Brian asked me to do.
Actually, is the Calmston road fixed then?
No,
They haven't fixed it yet then,
no.
or they have.
I thought they would have. Well, I don't know because I haven't tried it on patch 1.8. I was playing still on patch 1.7.2, so I don't know if it's updated and if they're fixed.
I don't know, well, I wouldn't say so, you?
I doubt it. If they do fix it, I won't. I'll delete the map and look for the bigger map to download. I might just download Silver Run because that's over 1,000 anyway to download, and I know I'd definitely have enough mod space
Hmm,
for that map.
yeah, I'm still thinking of deleting the game and I want to redo all the mods. Thinking of it now.
Well, I've been thinking about doing it as well, so
I have.
because I know this save game would save, but I would just delete my my other map that I got running alongside this.
Okay.
Because if I select all mods from the other map, I'd have over 330, I think it was, for me to activate on this.
Well, I have 800, almost 800 already, so.
Yeah, but I only download mods that I like and that I know that I'd end up playing with.
Hmm, I do as well. But I download the mods I don't need, for people to get support, so.
I've stopped joining um, other people's multiplayers.
Overview?
Yeah. Since I had a lot of work on this save game to do, I've stopped doing it completely.
Alright, okay.
Unless I'm helping someone who's got a dedicated server, then I'll like if DJ done this map or a different map or whatever, then I'd jump in, join his and download his mods.
Yeah.
But the map that I joined before I had to delete a couple of mine. I had to delete. I had to delete a map, and I was like, no chance.
So 24 is ready then, is it?
24 is ready, and field 84 is ready.
Right.
Let me just save.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna take this to the shop so it's there ready to customize so I can drop the working width. And I'll go up and roll 90, 80, 89, field 8, 9, 7, and 6.
Oh, you're doing them, are you?
Yeah, I'll do them.
Right. Okay.
Right, that could just stay there. That's got to be customized.
I'll do number 24 then.
I'm going to do 40. And I'm going to lease.
Where am I now? Right.
Tractor side I need would be. Is it this side or is it the other side that I need? The other side.
Is that C? Is that C and spot spray back with it then?
Yeah, that's back with it. The seat, the sprayer that I got, I just gotta change, just gotta customize it for it to have the support for it.
All right. Because I know it had something to do with it.
Yeah, it'll cost me. I can't remember how much it said that it's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me an additional 68,400 to add it.
Right.
But I have 1.5 mil anyway, so I'm not too
So
bothered. Hmm?
you made that money then?
Yeah, I put a government subsidy sign down.
See, I thought you made all that.
No, I put a government subsidy sign down because I had to, so I could buy the cow food, the TMR. Busy tonight in the fields. Oh yes.
I would. What I've been doing. I've been doing a multiplayer game, transferring money that way.
Well, this map is a multiplayer anyway. The only time it won't be multiplayer is when I go in and do field 10 as a pond
Right.
because it makes sense because it's close to a river. I just wish that I could do it so I could lower the ground towards the river and do it so it's um, going in and draining from like a big flood type thing.
Yeah. Right. 24.
It's mainly all this is. It's just the stream is just manual field work mainly. Well, what I've been going for what an hour and 20 minutes, and it's just been field work after field work.
Anything else after this field or?
Just field 80, 84, and then that's it mainly.
I must have been blind. 'Cause I can't see 84. The 80 say.
84 is behind the shop.
Oh God, yeah, right. Okay, sorry. No, I was looking. Oh yeah, I know where that one is now. Did you see that one?
Yes, that's all seeded.
Right. Okay.
I'm not too bothered about. I don't think that the rollers. No, they don't have collisions.
No, they don't. That's good then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can knock into trees with it, you know, and that's got no problem.
I think the last time I rolled this before I seeded, I had problems going max speed when I was rolling. It did miss a few bits.
I'm doing 32 mile an hour for this roller.
Yeah, I'm doing 30. I want to see if I have any problems. But
Even though
I leased the fast track to do it, just so I could knock them all out pretty quick.
I'm doing 32 mile an hour. So,
So far, I'm having no problems. The only fields that I found that I had problems with was fields that I got on a slant, and when I was turning as well, quite sharp. That's when I found that I was missing bits.
alright, okay.
I wish there was an
84.
yeah, field 84, and that's it. I wish they put an option in this update to turn rolling off like stones.
Well, it is, isn't it?
No, I don't think there is. Let me have a look. Uh, nope,
Oh, is it not?
no.
Alright, must be weeds then.
Yeah, it's just weeds. So I can see why this pack would be ideal for players because you can see, well, you can plant and roll in one pass.
Yeah.
So no, it's quite nice. The pack is.
Mm. But we need 100 meter now, don't we?
We just need a plow. A 50-meter plow. I'll take that all day long over a mulcher. A mulcher, I'll take it any day.
And also, we need a 50-meter cedar.
That's what the Kenzie one is. The Unreal.
Okay.
You can plant
So,
anything in it, so that's why I'm quite interested to see what field 23 and 25 are going to turn out like.
do you know what else is missing? For balers, you've got tippers.
You
Maybe
got
an unreal truck or something like that, maybe.
maybe like a tipper, I would say, but you've got one. I've got one in what holds 1 million, but I just use that for silage.
I don't know what's missing.
A sprayer, maybe?
What, 50-meter sprayer?
I'd take a 50-meter sprayer, get the fields done.
Let's say because there's weeds growing in your cow pasture in 58 and 57.
Oh, they're there because I didn't do any field care to the fields. I put a cow pasture straight down, and the field
With
had.
a sprayer.
I don't know. I haven't tried.
It looks natural though.
I haven't tried. I've just left it.
Yeah, but it looks natural.
It
Half,
looks a bit good.
half is uncared and half is. Can't be
An Unreal
too.
manure spreader. I'd take.
Well, actually, we already got one in, haven't we?
No. Well, we've got one, but it's part of the Colossus pack. So there's just the fertilizer spreader that I got.
Yeah, that does shit as well, so you could use that.
A slurry tanker, maybe I'd probably take.
Yeah, and also, I don't meter stone picker as well.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's what it was in FS22, I believe, as well.
I don't know. I didn't do stones. I turned stones off.
And a 50-meter mulcher as well would be good.
There's one already in this pack,
Nice.
so you could mulch, seed, and roll all in one pass with this pack. So it's quite handy for a modded map, not this map. Like 4 fields.
It will knock the fields out, because it's pretty fast, isn't it?
Yeah, you can basically go 30 mile an hour if you really wanted to.
Playing on your own, these ones would be handy.
Oh, if I was to do 4 fields on my own,
These would be handier, so
but I'd do if I was to do 4 fields, I'd probably use the next set pack so I can get the yield bonus when I harvest.
I've got that one
I
here.
should have done this roller as a 50, not 40 meter.
I've got a 50-meter here.
Yeah, you got a 50. I'm almost done. I've just got to go back up, and then I can detach. I can detach this roller and return it.
What thing they have missed out is a 50-meter windrower.
The don't need one because of the baler.
I know, but still, yeah, that would be pretty nice.
It'd be nice, but the slots would be way too big. No baler would be able to handle it.
And that's why I got the 50-meter baler for afterwards. So, well, you've already got a windrower baler from Spanner Modern, haven't we? So,
Yeah, no baler would be able to handle a swath of a 50 meter anyway. They'd be way too big. You'd be basically shitting out bales like the baby bales, and the round baler you'd be shitting them out like no tomorrow.
oh yeah. A 50-meter corn header might be nice.
You got one in this. Yeah, you got one in the Colossus pack.
I'm just trying to work out, what we haven't got.
Where is the Colossus pack? I'll tell you what's in it now. Uh,
Just trying to find it now.
well, you've got sugar beet headers. You've got a potato header. You've got the vegetable header, a corn header. Well, a combine header. You got a rice header.
Yeah. What is this?
You got a corn header and a sunflower header. Um, you got a forage header. And it also does cotton as well. You got a grass header, a poplar header, sugar cane header, a cotton baler, a mower, a tedder, a baler, a cultivate, a disc, which is the vineyard one, a spreader, and you've got a loading wagon.
Oh yeah.
DJ's lurking.
Is this the new truck, right? The Scania one.
I haven't got it on the moment. I've got it on, but I haven't bought it.
Now I am having a look now at it.
I don't really need any more trucks at the moment.
Just configuring what my ideal spec is.
Too unrealistic for me. I've only got them on because normally I play this map by myself, but it's open to a multiplayer.
Mm.
The only thing I don't use out the Colossus pack is the baler because I like to use the bale add-on packs so I can put the bale net on. The Ted that I use only if I've got a load of grass fields, which I've got a load of. I want to get all the hay done. The not the windrower, the loading wagon I use. If I want to get all the grass fields up all in one go.
So have they fixed the problem with the haymaking now, you know, with none of crash?
I had no problems.
Oh, do you not?
No, I've had no problems. Since day one, I've had no problems. I never did use that pack. I mean, it's handy if you want to do liming with the lime spreader, because lime, you go through lime like no tomorrow. So if you want it just for that, then I'd use it. Because you don't have to, with that pack, you don't have to have it unrealistic. Giants have asked if you're going to do an unrealistic pack to put in some decent working width, so the base game working width, so you don't have to have a crazy amount of a working width.
Are you coming back to the shop, eh?
Yeah, I'm going back to the shop. Oh, okay. I'll show you now, DJ. I'm going back to the shop in a minute, so I'll show you. Let me get off the road because I don't know if I've got traffic turned on.
Don't think you can see. Oh, I'll come over to you. Do you want to drop the roller off, or
No, take the road up to the shop, back up to the farm.
okay, I'll follow you back then. Thank you very much. You show DJ like that.
Right, close this. See, you've got. This is the. Can you change the color? Yes, you can change color. So, blue, red. What would you see? Pink
Hey, DJ.
and pink. So that's the potato. That's the sugar beet, and then this is the unrealistic version. So where those crop guides are, so you can have it standard as a 4 meter. You can have 10 meter. Let me do red so you can see 20 meter and then 50 meter. So you don't have to run the unrealistic. You're just using it for the speed. And then there's the Titan header. Me personally, I've only got it for this. Me personally, I've just got it just for this. And then you can do the capacity at 2x, which is 20,000, 4x, which is 40,000, and then you got it set for 100k. And then this is the color. So if I do blue, anything on there, white. Well, I wouldn't say white. That's more of a silver, more like design color.
That one then.
Let's do that.
Unrealistic, is it?
Cover. Yeah, this one that I'm using here is Unreal. And design.
That stayed with 52.
It's still working with of an 82. No, not an 82, a 42.
So it can do 50 meter.
No, 42 meter on it. So that's what you can basically change it. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Me personally, I've only got it in for that and for the trailer for the cattle with how many I got. Set it to 5 mil and set it to instant dump. So that way then I'm not sitting there for oh mine's just the stock color that it comes with.
Is it?
Yes.
Alright, okay. It's raining again.
Yeah, it's always fucking raining.
Yes. How do you know I was going to say that? You know me too good now.
That bastard train's coming, so make it quick. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This farm here is all John Deere. I do have one case, and that's the case that I like. But that's just on the. That's just I keep that just on the weeder that I got.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I got that on just on the weeder.
Oh, okay. Too much rain for me. I don't know about you.
It don't bother me.
It hasn't rained here for a few days now, so
That hasn't been by me.
proper nice weather.
It's been nice for the last
2 weeks,
two.
isn't it?
Yeah, the last 2 weeks we've had nothing but sun.
Which is different to compared to what happened 2 weeks beforehand.
Yeah, but the only problem with it being so hot that I found up by me, we had loads and loads of grass fires. So whiskey,
Oh, really?
yes,
Wildfire. I haven't had nothing down here yet.
but they weren't all set. They were all set deliberate.
Oh, were they?
Yes, kids.
What, 14 to 15-year-olds?
Yes,
They all think they know
because
something's bad.
they're nothing but pricks.
Yeah, and they know something's bad. And they think they know better than
A
me.
lot of fighters here for us. It's the same here with me, by me.
Nothing down where I am. Up further. You know, down where I am, we don't get fires a lot. No. We might have an odd one now and again. I'll leave that there for you then. That's for 185. Oh, what happened a bit different? They've got another roller, have you? Just a normal standard roller.
Yeah, I kept it.
Okay, you can. Um, oh, this is the one by Custom Modern.
Yeah, that's the one that
Right.
I'm having problems with at the moment. Because I've got narrow tyres on it and it's still doing crop destruction. It shouldn't be doing crop destruction.
Okay, is this any good then?
It's alright.
What, not the best mod out there?
It's not the best. The only thing I find about it is a bit. It likes to top. It likes to topple.
Oh, alright, okay.
That's the only thing I found.
Got a load of 6Rs, haven't you?
Yes.
Got two 250s and then you've got 185.
Right, this door here can go shut. Is the engine off? No. Not sitting there wasting diesel. Not with the bastard prices of it.
No, but it almost took £500 to get out just to fill it up. 40 minutes to get it to.
For the tanker, for the tank that I got for 35,000, I filled it up from buying it. I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, need to go up and pick up the quad.
I couldn't drive over. Oh, you've got this one, have you? can drive the quad home if you want.
Yeah, I don't need to.
So, this is a different one to wait, you've got this as well, have you?
Yeah, I got this one on the one with my custom blue.
So you got this area here as well.
Yeah, I destroyed the shed. That was yeah.
Wow. You know, I thought you never had that there.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Let's go show DJ my potato field a minute. The one thing I still can't get over, and I'm still amazed by, is the trailer sounds.
What was that then?
Yeah,
Trailer set.
the trailer sounds.
You ran them then, did you?
Yeah, especially when you drive, especially when I was driving on cams. Then when we were on that silage server, that's all I could use. Yeah, that's all I could use. The
Rattling. Mm.
I thought that was
DJ
pretty impressive.
Yeah, DJ loves his potatoes.
Oh
So
yes.
you should make DJ come on and harvest them.
No, I've got the classes for it. So this field here is split into two. There's a little line going. So I got oats, but they're for the
Oh yeah, you've got the white line.
and then I've got the potatoes, which they were done in the last stream.
Oh, I don't remember you doing them.
Yeah, I done them in the last stream.
Oh, did you? Right.
Yeah.
You know where the quad is now.
Yeah, I know where I'm going.
Okay.
It's over the last field that I done.
So what's that? That's custom silver, is it?
Yeah, this colour, yeah, it's my custom silver.
Don't I wish that they would fix on this truck so you could see the driver.
It's a multiplayer thing.
All you see is the wheel moving up and down. You know, it looks like a zombie or like who's driving. You know, and it's pretty scary, you know, when you go inside.
Well,
Watch seeing the wheel.
yeah, you're there for me.
It is pretty odd, you know.
Yeah, it is a bit odd.
I go in Calgary all the time, as you will know, so I find it a bit odd. So.
This road here I like.
Which one?
This
On that one there?
no, the road that I'm on now.
Oh, what
Es-
road? What?
Especially if I'm hauling grain back and forth to the farm, I take this.
Mm. Yeah, I'll load it up for you now in the back. Okay, I'll get there and I'll start getting after I go run over by the trailer.
This is how I was soil sampling on my fields.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you stop there down then.
Yeah. And then I'll show you the other bit of the map that I like. This is right by the road, right by the river, and it's by a.
Oh, where the hell is that cord gone? All I see is the strap.
No, it's still there for me.
There's nothing there for me. It's just a trailer load of stuff.
It's still there for me.
Oh, this is a nice area.
Yeah, this is the road beer that I like.
Oh yeah, definitely. We could make a farm on that, and that field there, the green field, could be a
Yeah.
nice farm. Imagine waking up to this every morning.
This is the road
It's
that
nice.
they showed off with the vulture.
Did they?
Yes.
Hmm. That's a bit of a bastard turn to turn down there. Tight. You had Skoda Kodiaq. You
Oh,
wouldn't
I had
miss
to
no
turn
problem.
no, I turn no problem.
No, like I said, I normally take very slow cautions around the corners, you know?
I whiz through them, I do.
Especially if there's cunts on the road, back and forth, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking into you know, I always take a extra care, so.
I don't. I whiz through them.
You know, since that day we both went on to that play server, I can't get the bloody thing to work.
What's that?
The silage server, you know? It's all buggy and all broken, so. The man says it's a G Auto's fault.
Yeah, it might be. I've been seeing a lot of people complaining about servers.
What is the G Auto one?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of complaints about the servers ever since patch 1.8.
What? Stopping people going on? Or?
Just stopping the server completely.
Yeah, because like I said, it was loading to 60%. Then it says synchronized data, and then it says you've just lost connection to the game. So that could be something.
Probably what they're better off doing just for the time being is just doing it as a multiplayer like this. And when they jump off, pull the server down or leave their PC on and just let it run.
He can do it via his phone. That man who runs that service, eh?
Yeah, you're probably better off just pulling it down for the time being.
Yeah, who carries up there? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Are you going to pull it quad now?
Top share up here.
Okay. That is odd. Because there's literally, right, nowhere. Oh, we're going here, was it?
Yeah.
In there, right. You know, I've got nothing at all. All I have is a collision on there. Oh, there you are. Finally. So weird, a bit of... I must be the wind just a bit, but acting in the air. See this one up here then, right?
Yeah, this is where this trailer stays.
In that silver colour, a nice colour.
Yeah, it's my custom silver.
You've got a load of custom colours, eh?
I have. Let me find something that let's do. Let me just use the Mustang for example.
I have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I got 9.
10, 11, 11,
Custom 9 is the Kubota, not the Kubota, the class color.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 I've got. You know, I've got a lovely, I've got a nice custom blue myself. Basically, it's like New Holland blue, like what Nitro Blue was, but it's a bit darker. So I think David would have to. I don't think he will be happy with me having that colour. I mean, I would have it in that clear colour. If I knew what the Scania looks like and in the colour.
Sleep again. I don't want the rain in the forecast.
If I knew what that colour was like in the Scania, I would have had it, you know?
Yeah. I don't want the rain in the forecast, so I'm gonna sleep. That's good enough for me. I'm thinking used sprayer, horse box.
It was a nice colour actually in the Scania. I would at least pick that. No point. Where I am here, there's like a bit of a boat. Paper boat. It's meant to be there.
Yeah.
It's like a mini paper boat, is it?
Yep.
Waiting for me. Got to put when he drove off then. Well, I want to paint that in grass with that, where that white head.
Yeah, I'll eventually get to it.
I mean, I could do it if you want to.
I'm in no rush to do it.
But
What have I just made money on?
junction cost 7,000.
Something I just made 60 odd thousand on. I don't know what.
Can't you see in what, you know, because there's lists, isn't it? What sells and what doesn't sell, like bales or.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Go down and sort them bastard eggs out.
Yeah, but to say, I can do that if you want to.
Yeah, that's where I'm driving to it.
You can drop me off if you want. I can do that.
I'll slide them towards the trailer and just fill them up, and then just leave them. Oh, I think I know what it is.
Or
It's the wind turbines.
what?
The wind turbines that I got placed.
Right. Or you can actually pick them up.
Yeah, they're not um weighted down.
That's the liftable bales
Yes,
or pallet.
liftable bale and pallets.
Yes, but to say, what's it going to be that?
It'll fill this to 18,000 litres of eggs. Let's go get that oats off the field so I can give it to the cows. Not the cows, so I can give it to so I can go give it to
Pigs.
no the horses.
Chicken. Oh, horses. Right, okay.
Yeah, that's why I done that small little area as oats.
Do you want me to harvest?
No, I'll jump in the harvester. I'm not gonna get the straw seed because I don't want the straw.
You could make straw bales and sell it.
No, I feel 30, 23 and 25 is wheat, so I'll get straw off that.
Yeah, what? They're for a little farm, isn't it?
Yes, so it'll do.
Nice. Oh,
I'm
Right
not.
ahead of
I'm not gonna take the truck. I'm not taking the truck.
I'll take a trailer then. I'll take your standard baby trailer then for the swing. Alright.
The cops still haven't grown yet. Want to see. I'm interested in seeing field 25 because I done it with the planter, not cedar. So I want to see if it's. Huh?
Very small cow field.
Yeah.
Is that the big? Is that the bigger pasture farm?
No, it's the It's the standard winning game.
Would you change it over
No,
to make it
I'll keep it.
more cows here?
I'm not too worried. I got plenty. Where the fuck are you going?
Over here. Even out the way. Yes, you are taking the head of that.
You jump coming for the ride? Winnie, shut up.
Yeah, get the trailer up now in a minute.
No, you don't need to. There's a trailer up that little holding spot.
With tractors up here, is it?
The track, yeah, the small tractor trailer. The big blue one.
But I didn't know that the what's it called? That Fiat tractor, you know? I didn't realise that was on.
Can I go straight? Yeah, I can go straight to this road.
Is it broken, do you think? With the more?
What now?
The wire field not growing, is it something to do with the more?
No, it's because I've got 3 days. So if I sleep again, they'll. If I sleep again or if I sleep twice, they should be there. So Brian.
Shallow.
Hello.
Hey, lesbian oral.
God fucking damn it.
You've gone the wrong
What's
way
up, buddy?
again.
Yeah, I overshot the turn in. I need to park this bit.
I seen that.
Right, now let's go get the fucking combine.
Right.
I'm interested in seeing how it's going to yield, so I'm not going to pull up the map. I'm going to use the monitor bit up in the top corner where the control group is.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice little feature that they added in. I like that.
That's for the harvester, isn't it?
Yeah, for the heart.
Monitor on the combine for the yield and all that.
Yeah, up in the where the control group is. If you've got your control group's option set as down.
I love that. That's wild.
And I like it too because it's saved on how many acres I have harvested without precision farming being active.
Hell yeah. Sorry, French. Oh, sorry I'm so late. My kids freaking wanted to go
Other
fucking
side of it.
park. Man, kids wanted to go to the darn park and I didn't want to, so that was a whole caboodle.
Yeah, that's all good.
Like, which house tractor you said again?
Take any
Stop
tractor.
running. Have fun.
Oh bloody hell!
Oh yeah. That hurts.
Take any tractor and it's up, but it's straight up.
Take you in for try that one out.
When this combine when this combine come out, I looked back at the pictures on the mod tab on my phone because I get the alerts when mods come out. So I could be playing and mods could be dropping as I'm playing, and it come up showing that you've gone past where the trailer is. You need to go all the way back and up.
Oh yeah, that's the start stage trailer, isn't it?
Yep, you're taking that. I won't get much. I shouldn't get much off the field because it's not fertilized. What's the GPS width on this? Why is it set to 10? And why have I got the GPS lines? I haven't activated them on this field. It's weird on how I can't get the tram lines to show on this map. Now, if I was
Everybody's been using that the horse aggravation map just to show off the tram lines.
I mean, it's big field, so they'd show a lot better.
It would be good on that map, I think.
But the thing I'm not prepared to do is download an extra mod to play on it. No, thank you.
What extra mod is that?
Gonna download more mods to have the horse.
Yeah, you gotta have the horse pack, the cedars.
The whole Fronto pack.
Yeah,
I said that.
it's the same with the Silver Run Forest. You need the Volvo pack to download.
Fair enough.
I'm
I
not.
like that game.
I'm not prepared to sit here and download extra mods just to play on one map. No, thank you.
You do like that, then
Fair
you.
enough.
Nope.
I got it.
Silver Run is already 1,000 megabits to download.
Now you've got
Uh,
everybody.
Disable straw. Let's have a look. See how it's going to yield. 94%. Tempting to open up 79. I'm going to open up the map and see how it's doing. $75 is saying and it's green. That's not accurate. I'm in the orange. That shouldn't be green for 75% in green.
What's wrong with it then?
I'm in the ambers on the mini map and the yield bit and on the combine, the help menu is showing green.
Yeah.
Oh god, he's alive. Oh, oh, cringy.
Let him get the dinner alive. Uh,
This field after once I've harvested the potatoes will go back grass. Don't tell me my child's awake, give me a sec. Hang on, I gotta turn you down a minute, I think my child's awake. You went on quite early. I'm done about, well, I wouldn't say early, you went down about 10:30. No, just before 10 he went down. He's neither awake or it's the cats. It's one of them, I don't fucking know. It might be.
Cats are annoying.
fucking arsehole. What the fuck are you doing, dog? Fucking hell. She sleeps under his bed as well, so... She's annoying. She's an arsehole. Oh, and I think you forget I run crop destruction. I wish there was an option when you hold down the GPS button, you can turn it on or turn it off. Just so it doesn't show ready. No, the cats won't wake him up. The cats are in bed. They have the downstairs bathroom. Yeah. God fucking damn it. It's more realistic. Yeah, I don't. No, you do. I'm only 23%. You can just stay put. As soon as I feed them. They've probably been in bed for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Let me set this. Why is this set to automatic? I don't do automatic. You won't destroy crops on the potatoes. I've tried. I gotta say, for not doing anything to the field, it's yielded quite well. Right now I can tidy. Now I can tidy that up, and now I can just follow the GPS line. Now I've got the GPS set back to the way how I normally run it. I always, when I run a GPS, always go on a 90 degree angle or a 0 degree angle. Yes, I never do anything but them. No, I like my, because when I'm baling, see, I like to do so they're perfectly straight. Yep. It's alright for baling. Makes it easier for baling. The only thing that's hard when you're doing the baling is the baling contracts because I don't know how big the header is. After the stream I'm gonna have to rugby tackle my dog so I can put eardrops in her ears. This is gonna be fun. If not, if I don't do it, she's gonna wake him up and I'm not prepared to put him back to fucking sleep. No thanks. Oh, she goes nuts when I put the ear stuff in her ears. As soon as I pull it out, she runs. Oh, she's a fucking idiot. I hate her.
Dear Lord. Wow.
No, I knew I weren't gonna get much off this field. I'm not even gonna get 50%. Just stay where you are, Owen. If I was in a big field, I would have said different follow me around, but because it's only a small section, you don't need to.
Right.
37% wasn't even worth a harvest. No, tip it in the silo. Yeah. No, I'm gonna drive the combine back. I'm gonna pick the header up with the truck. I've noticed that the collisions disappear on the signs, but that's only in multiplayer. In single player, if I was to hit them signs, they'd all be knocked down. Yes. I only know that because I've tried it. I pulled the game down off multiplayer for half hour so I could sort something out. I'm not getting stuck with it again. I'm just gonna go straight up this dirt track. Yeah. No, pull me up, bring me out just above you. No more room space for eggs. Fuck off. No, this full. I'm forever doing bastard eggs. I'm gonna turn it into. I might just turn it into a sheep pasture. Because with the amount of grass fields that I got. I'm not gonna do no more cows. I'm running over. I'd probably say 3,000 cows at the moment. Nah, the pigs are tucked away. They're fine where they are. Right, this dog is actually starting to piss me off.
What's he doing?
Shaking her head because of her ears.
Boy, shouldn't he is
I done her ears yesterday.
Is it hate
She's just shaking her head, and I know if I leave it tonight, I know she'll wake him up. Yep. And I only know that because she woke him up 2 weeks ago doing it. Yes. No, it didn't take long to go back to sleep.
do it again after that.
No, she didn't do it again. No, it's just under half. It's fine.
So I always, even if it's I always top it up
I don't.
every so often after I've used it. I always keep turning it up.
I normally run them till they're flashing.
Yeah, I don't. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Oh, why is it? Anyway,
I know exactly what's going to happen when I pull out this year stuff. She's going to run.
it's eating the stairs too.
Yep.
Oh, that's a dog over there. So
It's common in the breed that I got.
oh, I would, I was locked the door first, or whatever, and then pull the stuff out.
Nah, it's pointless. She'll still run away from me. It took three of us uh, a week and a half ago to actually put her year stuff in.
Three people, wow. Not bad, then, is it?
No, she just drives me nuts.
It's for the cats, you want to do that.
Nope, I can just leave the cats do their own thing.
Yeah.
The only thing that drives me nuts is when they're in season.
Yeah.
My cat's in season.
Otherwise, that's it, then, is it?
She's just all over me. She don't leave me alone. She don't give me fucking 5 minutes. Open the other one as well.
Right, oh, like that, is it? Here's one again. Right, is it?
It just goes. See how much this is gonna cost to equip this thing to the sprayer.
16,000, isn't it?
It should be.
Then after you like down to the floor. Well, it doesn't be like that.
No, it's supposed to be like it. 68,400. Take my money, game.
That tea is on spray, is it?
Yeah.
Right, where you off now?
Just gonna go see what fields need it.
You've got a tank.
Down not at the not at the farm. No, I got a tank down at the co-op.
Is that a thing for the car or for a truck?
The truck.
Go down and have a look then. Cool. Oh yeah. Chrome tanker, is it?
Should be. Problem is, I got so many tankers down there. I don't know which one is which.
Okay, I think the map's telling me off. Oh, I always like the map. The map's got in this game.
Yep.
The weird thing is weird, but I never had them in game.
That one believe is a modded one. Well, wouldn't say a modded one. It's just a mod by Giants.
That one's got that. Might be able to some blue truck then.
It should be a tanker alongside a building.
It's that thing. It's got a normal one.
Oh,
It's got
right,
right on it.
right, read to it. There's the co-op. Yeah, that's the one. But then pull alongside where the other, alongside where the blue truck is. You should see the fill trigger.
Alright. In that, in there, is it?
No, but there, you should see the grass texture just being put down.
No grass texture. What you can do it if you want. No. No grass texture there, is there? Oh, there. Right. Alright. Right. Not close enough.
90 meters, yeah.
Herbicider or liquid fertilizer.
Liquid fertilizer.
Okay, this is going to take a long time to load. So.
5 fields need fertilizer. I should still have enough. I should still have enough fertilizer left over in this anyway.
It's going to be expensive. Did you realise that now?
I have 1.5 mil. I'm not too worried about on how much it costs.
I'll do a full 7 before I go without. I also have some marked tankers as well. I bought some a good one.
I can always make my money back anyway from selling what's left in the tanker.
What did you sell? Herbicider.
No, I'll sell whatever's left in the tank. How long have I been going for? 2.5 hours. I'll do that field, but then I'll load up onto a different map. Then I'll do what you asked me to do, show for you, Brian. I know there's no more room at the eggs. Fuck off. This will be interesting to see how it's going to perform now because I got an overlap going up. This will be interesting to see. I'm still putting fertilizer down on the other side. They should have shut off. That's interesting. I should have fertilized while I was seeding. That's what I should have done. Yeah, that truck don't like it.
I was talking to myself, thinking I was talking to you just now.
Yeah, the truck don't like it.
Yeah, it just disconnected me from here, so. Maybe you can do it that. I'm on my way.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm 37%.
We're 76,000 of 40,000 euros. Something like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like I said, the nearest one to field 7, keep it nice and close all day.
Yeah.
Get one.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Brian, you muted. No, he's in my Discord. He's in my Discord anyway, so you can join whenever. I'm doing this field and I'm gonna go do what Brian asked in chat. I'm gonna go try that out and call it there because I gotta sort their fucking years out.
Yeah, she's not alright about that.
Nope, she's gonna run. Pull onto the dirt track.
No, I'll have to say that. Oh, I've gone right through the pack.
Yep.
So you've got no penalties then.
I am not on PC, so I won't be able to check the collisions on it.
I'll have to do that off then. Very easy. You take it back to the farm, do you?
No, leave it there.
I walk back to the farm then.
I'm doing this field then. Jump onto a single player. Check that thing out for what Brian asked.
When Brian wants to eat, can we join?
I still gotta find what he asked in chat. Um, does
What?
does the planter work with tram lines?
And Brian, we have to what else to say. You get rid of that Visit Silver trucker.
Yep, I sold that.
What, don't you like it or
No, I'm waiting for an update for it.
where's that truck?
The truck bed changes colour when you save and back out and reload. The changes red.
No, I know the next mod in the game is like they're working on a truck bed for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
be keeping the. I'll be keeping. I'll download it. But I'll be keeping the stock bed that's on it.
what now? Or you can have it something like that. I know
No, I don't like them.
your number one the gooseneck one from behind the horse box.
No, I don't need to. The horse box I got goes over the back of the bed.
So it's more than it.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I hope you think it is realistic. Um, but no,
It don't really matter.
I'm not talking to truck for them. Whack the better. Very hard to look out. What's the last truck in them?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna end the live and jump off. I gotta sort their ears out and sort them out. They should be waking up for the bottle soon.
Are you doing that thing with Brian in a minute?
Once I've done this field, yeah. I'll download a American map if I haven't got one downloaded already.
Right. This. Anyway, I'm going to tell you a story about what happened. Anyway, I was on somebody's map anyway, and still did some work with it, you know. Nothing's wrong with that, you know. And decided to go a bit funny with me now. So I asked him why, and he just thought arse with me, you know. And now he's trying to get every YouTuber that I'm subscribed to ban me from the servers and from the YouTuber himself.
Ah, let him.
So if he ever does come to you, just be warned. He's telling everybody that I'm a troll. So
He'd never find me anyway.
I did say that well, I said somebody I knew, but I didn't say what. Yeah, he got asked with me because my new instructors and whatnot.
Right, save. Right, quit. Right, let's have a look, see what map I've got. Brian, you there?
Yeah,
I got
so, you know.
comms done installed. I don't want comms done. Let's do that one. Oh yes, he is, Michelle. Let's do this one. Let's do Prairie Farms. Let's try that thing out for Brian.
No, I found it weird when he was telling everybody that I'm a troll, you know. I found it a bit odd.
You'd never find my channel anyway.
Oh, I already did, you know, with Husband House.
You'd never find me anyway, so I'm not too bothered. I'm not too worried about it.
You know, I have to tell people that I'm not one of them, you know.
Right.
Actually trying to get me banned from every server going. So
Let me just do. Let me go back. Let me turn. Let me to put the starting farm on.
you only haven't tried yet is that silage server.
Right. Where is? Does that planter work with tram lines? I believe it does. It should do.
I can do that now, so
I'll keep. Well, I'll keep it 1 day per month, so it grows when I sleep.
no, I'm telling you now, Theo, I don't know why you're doing that to me, but
I'm not too sure.
I don't want to ruin anything for me, like, you know, so or I can do that today, so
Um, planters. Kenzie planter working with 50 yellow capacity unrealistic. Seat rear hitch low lease rollers, 50-meter green lease. Alright, I did put a trailer hitch on it, so why are you not attaching? Yeah, it is. Let's go there. Containers. This one. Seeds. Let's buy the samples. Tram lines. Let's do 36-meter. Cover, unfold, and unfold. 50-meter. Up and down. What crop can be planted in August? Let's do alfalfa. If this can plant alfalfa, maybe? Rice, sorghum, peas, spinach. Okay, it cannot plant alfalfa. So let's do canola. Alright, it's putting tram lines in, Brian. And the tram lines are already there. It's putting the 2 worker widths of the tram lines in. Yes.
Oh, double. Alright, okay.
Oh, Brian! The tram lines here already built into the map, look. That field over there, I don't know what the hell has gone on with that. But let's sleep. Where is that? Visit. Sleep. I'm not too bothered about if you're with us. Come on, fucking hell. The weeds should have grown. No, and the crop is growing, and it does work.
Oh dear.
No, it does work. Just watch if you're gonna do the tram lines on, because you're gonna get tram lines here, which you would never enter a field from there. So it'd be tram lines here, here, and here, here, here. Celia, just go back. Oh fucking hell! The chances are there may be a tramline entrance by here or something. But I gotta go check, see what the fuck's going on with this field bear. What the fuck is going on with that? That is hideous.
What is?
This field bear with going around the telegraph poles. But I gotta say, look how straight they are.
You know, I like them. I love the telegraph pole. I think they're wonderful.
I gotta say, 10 out of 10 from Giants. I gotta give it to them. The one thing I would advise them not to do was do them here. Actually take the time and go in with it and actually go down and turn. So it misses this bit, so it misses the corner. So it missed that out with the sprayer. But 10 out of 10. Look how straight and perfect they are.
Yeah, but why put that there? You know where you are there, popping out of the edge of the field. I would go in and go straight, you know?
They probably done it so you'd come down. I know I'm in a flight tool, but so you would come down, you would stop, you would turn, and then reverse, then continue.
Right.
That's probably the way that they looked at it, but they would. It's not the way that I do it with my sprayer.
Now,
There was an incident at school today. My daughter said, "Oh fucking hell!" But Brian, if that answered your question, it does. I'll do it again just to show you. I'm not too bothered about showing you again. It does work with the trams.
oh,
Just be prepared when you turn in so close to a field, because you will destroy the other crop in the field. So that's just a little heads up. But other than that, I've got to give credits to them.
oh, it's double head things, isn't it?
There it is, look, Brian. The tram lines are going in, and it's being rolled. The only bits that's not being rolled is the bits where the tram line is. So I'm gonna go straight now. This isn't on the GPS line. If I was to throw it on a GPS line, it wouldn't
Stop.
it wouldn't detect one because I'm so far away.
So you've got double heads and
No,
tram line.
I've got it set to because I've got it set to one headland. It's only give me one headland. If I set it to two headlands, then it'd give me two tram lines on the headland, which I
You
can.
just had two back there then.
Let me buy that field there, and I can show you. Let me buy soil samples. Um,
Oh, that one's, yeah, that one's done like that, has it?
so if I come into this field now and go there, hold the GPS, two number of headlands should show up now. It's saying showing two. No, it's showing as one. Give me two. Yep. How about now? Is it showing two? Yeah. And then if I go If I go back into here, onto this, when it wants to give me the information bit, which I don't know how to get it back up. So help.
Had it then, isn't
I want to do the fucking tram lines, you fucking bastard. Oh, this is alfalfa anyway. Let me see if I can sell the field. Maybe. Sell. Yes. Visit. There. Tram line. So you got to click on the number. If I do 24 for the tram lines. So it's not going to roll. There's one. Oh, it's only giving me one tram line. So no matter whether you do two headlands, you're still going to get one. You're still going to get one tram line. So I'm intrigued. So if I lift, that's lifted the roller, but okay. And then if I put it lower the roller now, because it's only giving me the one headland over there. Do you get tram lines when you do grass too, or is it just crops? Right, I've set it to grass, and you still get tram lines when you do grass.
That's the weed in the grass, isn't it?
Yes.
It smells like weird, and you have to see that.
So if you don't want the tram lines, don't click on this, click on the field number, click tram lines, and then just go over, click no. And now when I seed, it's not leaving no tram lines on the grass.
Wow.
And then if I go back in, back there, tram lines. If I do 15 meter, it's put in, I'm doing 3 sets of tram lines. And that's with grass. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm not saving this game save anyway, I've just done it as a test for Brian. Awesome, realistic cell, I love it. Yeah, me too. This isn't an alfalfa feed too, so it's going to look a bit weird. So if I sleep, go into construction, that's tram lines with the grass. No tram lines with grass. Tram lines with grass and tram lines with canola. So you can see the difference.
Does it look weird when
It looks quite good. With the grass,
the grass?
it don't look too bad with the grass. This is it with the grass. It don't look too bad. Any other crop you want to see tramlines in?
Man, I know cotton wouldn't be no different for this. Just some combines in the middle of it.
What crop? Cotton?
Yeah, that would just be white field with combines in it.
I'll do it.
Special.
I can do a little section. Very nice with PF. Oh yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I fucking love it.
Best border in that 25 or not?
I would take precision farming any day of the week. And then this is cotton by here. I'm just using 15 the tram lines every 15 just because it's easier and it'll show it off a little bit better. Um, let's do let's do carrots. I want to see what it looks like with vegetable crops.
Oh yeah, that'd be quite different. That would. Well, you would need tram lines, wouldn't you? Harvest with single
Would
one.
you
So
get it with oilseed? Good question. Let me do let's do a different pass. What's oilseed? Oilseed. Let me go back. No, there's the line there. Never mind. Let me just throw it on that. It's just going to give me one straight pass anyway because I'm still on oilseed lower. I'll still get a straight line beer even though it's no line showing beer. I get tram lines. Let's go there. Let's go visit. Let's sleep.
I got four tram lines there. One.
This is it with oilseed. So you get it with oilseed as well. The one crop I really want to see is. Did I do potatoes? Not potatoes, carrots. I did. That's what it looks like with carrots. Give me another crop.
Got corn.
Corn?
A corn wouldn't be no different, would it? Yeah, I got big corn would be.
I throw it on this GPS line over beer.
You got sugar cane in it.
Yeah, I can do sugar cane, do it.
You know, it doesn't look odd. The odd and got some infield.
I'm not saving the game. I'm not saving it anyway. If it saves, I'm just gonna save game anyway. Where am I to? Right, so that's corn. Don't look too bad, shabby with the corn. That's the sugarcane. Any other crop before I call it?
Oh, what else is there? Big thing is you can't plant grapes, so
Look, you can't plant grapes now. Give me a crop.
anything else to make.
Give me a crop.
Oh, let's think. Football, red beets, basically beetroot.
Yeah, it'd be the red beet, is it? Oh, I just got fucking past there. What was in precision farming pack? Vehicles. No vehicles. Um, so if you go all the way down to P, you get this for soil sampling, which I had to do over 400 times. You get this. I'll do P's in a minute, which you put on the front of your tractor when you spray, which you can add weight. You can add weights to it. You get this in up to 28 meters. So you got wheels, you got now wheels, you got C spot spray, uh, pulse with moderation. Yes, so that spray fully decked out would cost you 117,000. Then you got the bigger version, fully decked out would cost you 176. You get this, which I like, John Deere manure system, which costs you an extra 10,900, which will automatically apply your slurry. Then if you go to combos, it works with this, which that's what I was going to try. I'm going to lease that. Lease the 8S. Then I gotta go to August. No, I gotta go to trade. Where the fuck is it? There. I gotta go to there. Michelle said peas. I can do peas quickly.
What new crops actually did come with FF25?
Right, so there it is with the peas.
Trying to think now what crops came with 25.
Peas,
Peas and something else.
spinach.
Spinach.
Yes.
Wow. Spinach might be quite different.
Green beans.
Yeah, Thailand, they're like, they've never seen good in Ireland, I don't know.
It's,
Never knew.
it's gonna.
Like from the base game, yeah?
Right, so visit. This field's gonna look funky. I'm gonna have a look at the PDA and see what it looks like with all different types of fucking cops in it. Alright, so I got an extra £73 from the cover crop, which it wasn't a big section anyway. So where am I to? Right here. Right, so what's that? I don't know. So that's one of the Here's one of the new crops. I think that's peas. That's spinach. And that crop there is, so this is the PDA of the field with all the crops that I've planted. So you've got canola, you've got grass, you've got corn, sugarcane, peas, you've got carrots, you've got cotton, you've got green beans, you've got peas, you've got spinach, you've got oilseed radish, and then the rest of the field then is alfalfa. So the one thing I wanted to check before I do call it there is seeing if I can attach that thing that come with the precision farming up with this. No, you cannot. And then if you go to build mode and I want to say sheds, I don't think it's sheds. I want to say, is it into sheds? No. Build mode and tools. You get this. And then you get this. The RTK stations. Which this station provides with your vehicles with a better GPS signal. This helps your AI helpers to drive more precise and do their work faster. So that one is, if I just go over to it, if I go there and visit. So this one here, if you enter, it's just a big storage shed where you can put vehicles or whatever in. Then this one, then you can't do nothing. The only thing that makes it better is the John Deere GPS signal on the tops right there. Right, you have got a customize button, so you can change the color. So if I do my custom blue and customize, if I do orange, you can change the color to it. You can change the color of it to match your. You got to put it down yourself, and then
Remember you said about the mold, you know that you could use earlier? You said you haven't got enough amount for it.
that would be.
From the ticket.
Oh yes.
Because I've got mods now are required to join, make my small farm I made, and half of them I didn't use.
Yeah, you'll get a thing to automatic download them if you want to download them. If not, it's not. Yeah, you don't need to worry about downloading them. The one thing I want to do is try that pulse with moderation. This spraying that I'm calling it there.
They said I download them all. Play it.
That's what I want to try. I want to try that pulse with moderation sprayer. And then with them, I don't know if you can see them, Michelle. Those white things dangling off the mirrors is your crop scanner. So I've now turned them on. So what it will do, you don't need to buy the soil samples. I could just come in. Let me just throw it on any line. I'm not too bothered. And then turn on. So this is what it looks like with the pulse moderation. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy the soil samples. It should be thinking for me because I've turned the crop sprayers on. That's basically the pulse moderation. So every single nozzle of the sprayer is working individual, and it'll apply the right amount of fertilizer for your fields.
Okay.
It does look like it is having a disco. I assume so. You can still play.
It just said now I can't do it unless I download them all.
That's strange.
No, no, I don't.
It should give you an option to download. You can click no, then you can continue the game save.
Nope. Not mine. I'm back up to 96%.
That's strange. But this is what it looks like with pulse moderation.
You know what? I'm stuck now. With a load of shit mods now I don't need.
And then you can increase and decrease your fertilizer rate, and then set it back to automatic, and then you'll get your green on the field back again for the fertilizer. And then this is the lime, which I will quickly show you. Capacity unrealistic. It's a very clever system. Oh yes. Let me just show you the lime color on the map. I don't know why it's saying nitrogen. It should switch to pH in a second. New lime. Yep, there's your pH. So I'm just gonna fill it up 14%. I'm not too worried about it. Go there. Go there.
You were right for one thing. You can't press no to go back.
The first bit of the headland will go blue. I don't know why, then it'll go green. So, and then this is your soil maps. So this loam here is your best for your soils. This is your pH. So blue is way too much. Green is perfect. Nitrogen is here, so it's applied. You can select, so you can see where you've used the most. Then you've got yield, which I haven't done, no harvesting. And then you've got your seed rate, so you got this section here, low, here, standard. That red is high, so it'll be loam, loamy sand, sandy loam, silty clay, and then soil samples taken, which is you use this for your soil maps, which I can show you. So when you unfold the soil sample, your mini map will go in. Then at the top and be your controls, you just drive straight in, you hold L1 and square to take the soil sample, and then it'll say underneath soil samples taken, it'll go 1, and then that red there is your soil samples taken. And then once you've scanned your whole field, if you want to do it the way I done it, on riverbend you hold, after you finish, you go L1 and triangle to send soil samples off for analysis. Then, depending on how many you've taken, it will take quite a while. I do advise sleeping, and then it'll go back to this. But if you go over the field that you do not own, so if I do a soil sample, never mind. If I take a soil sample here, pull up the map. Now, it's gone over into the neighbouring field, send off soil sample, yes. And then you can see that it has taken a soil sample of the neighbouring field. And just fold them up and then take them away. And then that's basically precision farming in a nutshell. So this, just use this. It don't work with anything else. Works with this. This, it's up to you if you want to run them. It'll just save you money on fertilizer and herbicide. Same with this. This, I don't know what's the matter with it. They do work. I just don't know why this is not working for me. This takes your soil samples. Or you can go, I know the base game tractors have it. Let me just show it off on the new one. So you customize it how you want it. Fenders, yes or no. Front loader, yes or no. Pro Scout, you'll get them white things, which is your scanners. Then that's it. There was one thing I wanted to show you as well. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I can't remember what it was. What I was going to show you. Oh yeah, that was it. The harvester. That was it. Sell that. Buy that. Go there. Go over to the precision farming. Buy information. Any harvester you want. I'm going to go for the AF11. I'm going to go there. Sorghum has its own header. Okay. Go there. Then up in your top corner where the controls are, you'll have your how many acres you've harvested in the combine. It doesn't matter if you're running a new save or you're running it with an existing save, it'll still show how many acres you've harvested. And then It's up to you what you want your mini map set to. Go there, there. Don't worry about the GPS lines, it's messed up on this map. Harvest.
I think I might go on.
And then I'm just going to throw it on the line. So far this is showing 63%. And then go back here. We got your soil samples. pH, it will drop when you're harvesting. Your nitrogen will drop. Then this is your yield. You're aiming ideally for 125%. So you do everything that it tells you to.
Okay,
So,
I'm back in a minute.
yeah, I'm ending in a minute anyway. Then that's basically your precision farming. So you got, is it two? You got your soil samples. You got your pH, which is your lime. You got your nitrogen, which is your fertilizer. You got your yield, and then you got your seed rate, which is there. So that bit there was direct drilled. So was that. So that's why it's gone orange. So that's 40% and 20%. Zero is nothing. And that's your precision farming in a nutshell. But I'm calling it there because I've got to go sort the dog out and I got to go sort the baby out. And I will catch you all in the next one.